All right, so I am Aaron Singleton. I'm a medical intuitive and energy healer and creator of the Energy of Life healing process. And we're going to talk a little bit about the energy of life as we talk about the Ankh. And Claudia Sanchez is a intuitive healer and animal communicator. And not only that, she can talk to rocks and trees and all kind of things that you didn't know that had consciousness. So we hope to make this a very interesting hour as we tell you about the Ankh and demonstrate the Ankh. And you can have your own ideas and conclusions because it's not to teach you and to say that this is it definitively. This is to get your brain working and say, wow, how much more is there? Okay. So, my first experience with Egypt was 1994. Egypt came to me. I had downloads of information about the solar disk and the headdresses of the gods, and those emit frequencies for healing, actually project that energy in different talks, and people can feel it all over the auditorium wherever I'm at. And so I was not really that interested in Egypt, but I was in a little crystal shop and there was a little silver ankh, and at the base of the ankh was a garnet. And I walked by that thing 6 times, maybe it was just calling me. So finally, I purchased it, put it on, and it was like boom, boom, boom. It was like it was hitting me in the chest. And it was literally waking up my consciousness. Okay. And that pounding in the chest went on for about 2 weeks before it totally subsided. And then I started it helped open my intuition, my healing abilities, and I definitely got more interested in Egypt and the Ankh and things at that time. Now, um, I've given many talks about the Ankh, demonstrated it. So that's what we're doing tonight. We're talking and we're demonstrating. So let's begin with the Ankh. This particular one is something I picked up in the gift shop in the museum in Cairo. It doesn't matter what the Ankh is made of. Doesn't matter what size it is, whether it's a little one or a big one. Okay. By its design, because it has such a history, it has consciousness. Now, when we say consciousness, it means that you can talk to it. It can talk to you if you can get your consciousness connected to it. It can tell you what it's for, how to use it, and things and that type of information. Now, one of the first things that came to me from the Ankh was about how to hold it. Everyone has their own views on that, but I'm going to share mine. So, of course, we can hold it from the base, or you can hold it from the loop. Those are kind of obvious. And we can actually lay it on the body in different positions for healing. Now, we would like everyone to experience the energy of life process. So like I said, some of you are new, but everyone turn your palms up on your lap. And with your palms up on your lap, the arms of your chair, just be comfortable as we send the energy to your palms. You might feel a little tingling, pulsing, coolness, heaviness, whatever it is in your hands. That is the energy we are sending. It will vary from person to person. And think of your arms like they are straws. Draw the energy up your arms, all the way up to the top of your head. Exhale it down through your body and out your feet. Each continuing breath, drawing the energy all the way up to the crown and exhaling it down and out your feet. Now, for some of you that are new, don't be surprised if you don't feel it right away, or if you don't feel it in the body, but you feel a sensation in the feet, that is fine. If you don't feel a sensation in the feet, but you feel it in your body, that is also fine. So you can't get this wrong. So that's the great thing about the energy of life process. So with the energy going through, it is bathing every cell in your body with life force energy, helping you to just immediately start releasing tension, okay, stress, just by the flow. So even if you don't do anything but get the flow going and meditate for a half an hour to an hour, you'd be surprised, amazed at how much stress you can let go of. Now, the energy of life, of course, that is also referring to the Ankh, because the Ankh is the symbol of life. It is life-giving. Okay? Now, sometimes in some of the hieroglyphs or some of the papyruses in the museum or in books, you will actually see the Ankh, and it will be in a bowl, and the bowl is the vessel, and we are the vessel. So the energy of life, symbol of life, symbolized by the Ankh, sitting in the bowl. Okay. Now, there are times when you will see the arms of the Ankh holding a rod and a staff. And of course, if you have read anything or anything from the Bible, you hear about the rod and the staff. So the rod and the staff held by the energies, the symbol of life, and that is protecting, supporting the vessel, which is us. On a couple of occasions in Egypt, I've run across church groups from Texas and Chicago and things like that have been looking for the symbolism in Egypt that's supported in the Bible, and it's amazing how much is there. Now, the energy of life, when you look at, I think it's Tutankhamun's gold carriage, if you will, that's in the museum, and you'll see this in books. You'll see Tutankhamun. He is sitting in the chair, and you see the sun and the rays of light from the sun. And at the ends of the rays of light, there are little hands, kind of like this. You don't see the fingers. You just kind of see the thumb, and kind of like this. And some of them are holding the Ankh. And the Ankh is being brought down from the sun, and it's being fed to Tutankhamun. And he is being fed the energy of life, symbolized by the Ankh. Now, what do we do in the church, especially the Catholic Church? We give the heavenly host, okay, body of Christ. What would that be? That would be the energy of life. And that is where it came from. It actually came from ancient Egypt. All right. That process of feeding the energy of life into us. Now, but one important thing, when you're kneeling down up at the front of the church, you have to tip your head back to receive. Now, when you tip your head back, your pineal gland goes up. Now it's more in alignment with your chakras. So you are actually aligning your chakras as you are receiving life force energy. So this way it goes all the way through your system. Now, on our trip to Egypt in 2024, December of 2024, we actually had one of the members of our group stand before a statue, I believe it was at Abu Simbel, And this happened twice for her on the trip. And as she's standing there looking, her head went back on its own and her mouth opened like she had no control. And the energy of life was pouring into her. And that is what we do with the Ankh. We can feed the energy of life into the body. Now, what do we do with the Ankh once we have it? Obviously, we wear ours all the time. Okay. It is good to have that energy. It helps protect us, shield us. But if you would like to work with an Ankh, I'm going to give you a few tips. Now, of course, you can hold it by the shaft. Now, if I hold it by the shaft, and I'm going to kind of go through like a ritual and just let you feel the energy. All right. I am Aaron, the bringer of light. I am the love that I am. All right, I'm going to project the energy from the Ankh to you. Hopefully you're still breathing and carrying that energy of life flow through your body. And as I project it to you, I'm going to raise my hands. As I bring my hands up, you may be able to feel the flow of energy from the Ankh changing in your body. I'll bring this on up above my head. And to about there. So take note of where you feel it, what it's doing in your body. If you're getting a release, is it going somewhere where you have tension or pain, physically or emotionally? It doesn't matter. Might be clearing your head. Okay, now we're going to reverse. I'm going to hold it by the loop and direct it at you. And if the energy is coming at you again, be aware of where it goes, where specifically what is the energy doing. If you can get that clarity of, as again, is it releasing, relaxing, going where you have a problem that you are aware of. Okay. Now, we'd like just some quick feedback from a couple of people. What did you experience with that? First, with me holding it um, from the shaft and projecting it, having it above my head. What did you experience?
When you held it above your head, it went into my crown and third eye. And when you when you turned it around by the loop, it was my throat area
Okay.
and high heart.
Okay,
So,
good. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
okay.
Mine was very similar, where when you were holding it up, I felt it in my crown, third eye. I just felt it expand, like there was a giant ankh there. That's what it kind of felt like. And then when you pointed it directly, I felt it down further though. I felt it more in my chest area, my heart, and I felt that just front and back. like it was going right through me, and
Okay.
very soothing and calming.
All right. All right. It's, if we had more time, we could spend more time projecting it and you could get a lot more relief, healing, and whatever. But, just in a minute or two, you can already feel some of what it can do. All right. Someone else, please.
It was very similar. Third eye and my left hip. I know that because my right ankle's been bothering me, and I know from you, Aaron, the two are connected. Then the next time it was all in here, my upper chest, a pressure, but very nice one.
Okay. Thank you.
I felt it in my chest and my gut at the beginning when you first started.
Now, do you have any issue in your chest or gut?
Yes,
Okay. So it
my
was going
gut.
right
Yep,
where you needed
my
it.
gut. Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So that's really what, we believe the Ankh is all about. It is a healing gift that came to the Egyptians, but we also want to emphasize that, we have another version of the Ankh that has split and two legs, and that is a Atlantean Ankh. In the past, it has come to me about a Lemurian and an Ankh from Mu. So the Ankh has been around for thousands upon thousands of years. It is not just an Egyptian artifact. Okay. And, when you look up the Ankh and everything, all you get is the Egyptology version for the most part. And you get some people that, claim ways of healing and doing things with it. But we're giving you our experience. And hopefully that is going to be something that opens you up and helps you start thinking more about the possibilities of working with an Ankh. All right. Now, the next thing we're going to do, some of you that may have an Ankh, and I don't care what size it is, if it's an inch and a half tall or if it's 5, 6 inches like this one, it doesn't matter. Now, I'm gonna project the energy right to your chest. All right. Now, the way I like to do that is I like to just put my hand over it. I'm putting it on my thigh, put my hand over it to pick up the energy, and I'm going to project it to your chest. Now, some of you will feel like I just literally laid an Ankh on you. But take that a step farther, and what is it doing? Where's the energy going? Is it going to issues that you already have? Is it relaxing your chest, your back, your lungs, your shoulders, your hip? What is it doing? All right, now the next thing we're going to do is turn the Ankh on its side here, so to speak. And again, I'm going to project it to you. So we've changed the position. What's different between this and the first positioning with it, just upright? Same thing. Where's the energy going? What does it feel like? What is it working on? All right, now I'm going to take and turn it upside down right there on the chest and project it to you. All right, and next we're going to turn it to where the loop is to the right and the leg, so to speak, is to the left. And again, you'll notice that the energy changes. Now, if you think of this, don't think of the positions that I'm using it in, the 4 positions. Like, think of the fact that you can rotate it 360 degrees, clockwise or counterclockwise on the body, and every little increment of rotation, the energy throughout your body will change due to the position of the Ankh. All right, now again, let's get a little feedback here. First position, upright, and I was projecting, and just go ahead and anything between difference between the first, second, third, fourth position. Who'd like to start?
I'll start. I had the first one was lungs, and then it was interesting. It was the right arm, that whole side, right arm, shoulder, and then first and second chakra, and then the last one was the left arm and shoulder.
Okay. And are you aware of tension in your shoulders, arms?
That I'm what?
Are you aware of tension or stress there in your shoulders?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Good. So it was going right where you needed.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right. Someone else?
I can share.
Sure.
I don't know if I remember when it was upright, but when you had it, the first position on the side, I could feel it in my stomach and solar plexus. Then when you turned it upside down, it was, the visual I got was like, it was breaking something up, like creating, it was like shards, like it was working within the auric field, breaking things up. And then when you turned it to the legs facing the left, I could feel it back again in the stomach region, in the solar plexus. And then the final, upright was when it was breaking up. And when you turned it upside down, I could feel like all those shards were coming down, like energy was flowing downward.
Okay. That was actually breaking up some sadness in your field.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you.
This is Rita. I had yawning, big yawns in every position, and then I've had an open portal where drainage has been underway of some microbial terrains that have been coming out in layers, but it was particularly a little painful, like pins and needles, but that disappeared
Okay.
with this session. Okay.
Great. Great. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay. Let's do one more.
My heart, even though I'm drinking some coffee though, but my heart was pounding really heavy when you started. And then as you went on with it, it calmed down.
Oh, good.
It calmed all the way down. Yeah, well, I mean, not all the way, but just, yeah, it calmed down a lot. I don't want it to calm all the way.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. So Claudia is going to talk to you right now. And basically, she's going to talk to the Ankh. And the Ankh is going to talk to you.
Okay. So I have no idea what the Ankh is going to say. I actually tried to peek and asked, and it said, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to tell you. It's better not to know. Okay, so I just want to make sure I'm clear. Okay, by my will, for the power of love, I clear all blockages to truth. I am Claudia, bringer of love, one with the Creator. I am. By my will, I speak to the Ankh. Ankh, blessed by God. Do you hear me? Relax, child. Relax. Ankh, do you have clarity? Check.
Yes.
You're just waiting me to calm down. All right. I get excited, so it flurries up my energy. Okay. Ankh, speak. You need to calm down first. Ankh. Relax. Hmm. By my will, with the power of love, I remove any type of stress, anxiety. I put into God's hands. Ooh. Ooh. Good. Now we may begin. Confirm with you.
Yes.
I have been around for eons of time. I was created, blessed by the Holy Father, by your brothers and sisters in other planets. I was created for many different reasons, but primarily to help humanity, to assist. I have been around well before Egypt, Masset, what is also known. I am here to assist, to heal, to wake you up, to teach, and to guide in any way that is for your highest good. Everyone has a different journey. So I will assist everyone individually based on what they need. All you need to do is to call upon me to assist you for your highest good. You must be careful with the words that you use. for your words carry frequency. The most important thing of your time that I have seen in the ages is your intuition. Many of you are now, with the new technology, obsessed with your phone, is now losing cognitive memory and much damage to your brain. I can assist with all of this, but you must minimize your telephones unless there are landlines. Your computer screens have less damage, much less damage than your telephones. The phones release frequencies still unknown to science of the damage that it does. Your intuition is being lost. Your memories are being lost because of the damage of this technology. So I stress upon all of you, if you are interested in maintaining a connection with the oneness, with your creator, creator of all, then you must be diligent and minimize the amount of time you are on your electronic phone, even the tablet, though that is less. The times before you, Lemuria, Mu, and many, many other civilizations even before, were highly evolved. Your histories have not fully informed you of all what people could have done or have done in the past. Much secrets have been kept in the books, hidden away. But you have your internal knowledge. You must connect with your heart. Your mind knows nothing. It only knows structure. But your heart knows everything. Speak and love your heart. Remove all that has been programmed, all that has been brought into you that is not for your highest good. I will assist. Have that as your intention, because your intention is powerful. That is what leads your life, not your brain, your heart and your intention and the love that you are, that so many of you have forgotten. How powerful is love, the frequency. There is much for me to say, but our time is short. Talk to me, ask for guidance. The Creator gives you many tools. Go straight to the Creator. But you also have been given tools that are blessed by God for you to assist in your healing. But in the end, you are the tool. That is why it's so important to bring yourself back into oneness, into the one spirit. Thank you. I stopped this connection.
Thank you, Claudia. All right.
We're doing
So,
safely.
so remember that the Ankh has consciousness. You can speak to it. It will guide you. Now, some of you on tonight have the Ankh that I created in '09, sitting by the pool in Cairo. And it is, if we had to make a comparison, say this one is 100%, this one is about 75% in strength. So it can be made out of anything, as I mentioned. It will still work. It is really about, again, as Claudia mentioned, your,
Yonk.
well, Claudia mentioned,
I just
say Claudia
Listen.
mentioned, the Ankh mentioned how it can help, but it has to help through you asking. If you don't ask, it can't do anything. So when you are holding your Ankh and you're asking, or you're holding it between your hands or you're on your lap, it doesn't matter, and you ask it, where do I place you on my body? What position do I need you in for healing? And just allow the image, the knowing, the intuition to kick in. It will guide you. It will tell you exactly what to do with it to help you with your healing. Okay? So that is going to be like, key for any of you that are working with or want to work with the Ankh. And for any of you that are, considering the trip this December, we will have we'll have some things throughout the journey down the Nile on the boat, but we will be doing different healings with different tools, with our own healing abilities, taking you into other levels of consciousness and things of that matter. So, yeah. So, you want to go?
No,
Okay. You mean December trip?
Yeah, for the tour.
Okay. So yeah, so December of this year, I think most of you already know that, and that's why you're on tonight, is when we're leading another tour to Egypt. And about 14, 15 days. Some of you could add on a couple of days if you want to go to Alexandria at the beginning. And in every temple and site that we go to, we will be experiencing the energy. What we do is guide you to the energy, where to stand. Here's a vortex over here. Put your hand against the wall. Just stand back 6 feet from that statue and feel its energy. And we have instructions to make a 3-inch base, 6-inch sides pyramid that is on our, I think it's on YouTube, but it's definitely on our website, and instructions on how to start enhancing the frequencies of Egypt, Atlantis, and Memoria coming into your body right now. So whether you're going on the trip or not, you can use those energies to enhance your intuition. The energy coming out of the top of a pyramid is kind of like a Kundalini spiral, coming up through your body. And you can actually feel that sitting over that little cardboard pyramid. So we're excited about that.
Oh, and we also have the classes of the Egyptian every 2 months.
Yeah, so we're doing these classes every 2 months about, getting, roughly to get ready for the trip. We teach a little something different every time.
But you don't have to be going to, you don't have to be going to Egypt with us. It's still a healing, because a lot of times what people have explained was that they could feel frequency, and the frequency of Egypt actually comes forth and it brings healing for anyone who needs it. That has happened. I'm not saying it's happening all the time for everyone, but that's important, especially if you've experienced a connection with Egypt, or even if you're have that kind of fear. Sometimes that happened to me, and that had a lot to do with past lives that I had that were not so great, that I had to heal. So just letting you know that that's available. But we also do want to take questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do at this time is I'm going to hold my Ankh. Claudia's going to hold hers, and we're going to project energy to you as we close out this evening. But
No,
we're
no,
gonna,
no.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But we're going to take questions from now until we close things out as we project the energy. So you can share what you are feeling, you can ask questions, and just hit the mic and go right ahead. Everyone, who's first?
You mentioned using tachyon with this Ankh. How would I use tachyon energy? Could I just project it into my Ankh?
No, not that simple. We'll have to talk about that at another time.
Okay. Well, let me mention about putting this Ankh on a body where maybe there's a growth. And I'll just lay it on that area of the body. Can I use it for that?
You can use it for anything. Yes, that.
Okay.
And again, it may not need to be directly on the growth. It may need to be a little above to the side, and you'll need your intuition or dowsing to guide you for that.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have a question. It's wonderful to meet you both tonight.
Okay.
Hi
you.
there. Do animals and plants and other living beings respond to the Ankh as well?
Oh, you bet. Uh, Animals, especially, um, we do things with biomorphic geometry cards, even that project energy. Animals will go sit in front of it, lay in front of it. The Ankh is the same way. You can project it at your cat, your dog, your horse, whatever, and you can tell that they really appreciate the energy.
And you always do want to always say for the highest good. That's one of the biggest things that Spirit has taught me is to always say for the highest good, because when I was going through my healing, I did too much. And when I was using the energy of life, and I just kept on using it. And if you don't say for the highest good, the energy will just keep on flowing. But the energy of life has a knowing, and it's good to give it instruction so that you don't go into a healing crisis.
Yep.
Because you don't want to do it all in one overnight.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Sarah. Appreciate it.
Someone else?
I have a question, just clarification when you're talking about the cardboard pyramid.
Yes.
So where do we get that? Or
We have it on, well, I know we put it on YouTube. It's on our Facebook page. It's on our website. And if you can't find it, just call the office
okay.
or email Margaret and she'll get it to you.
We're also, when you click on the Egypt trip for 2026 and you just keep on clicking, it's on the bottom of one of those pages.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right,
near the itinerary. Yeah.
Yes, because it is to help everyone get ready for the trip, but that's whether you're going or not.
So how often are we supposed to use it and all like,
Okay, you could use it daily.
okay.
That may be too much for some people because it's a lot of energy, even though it's a cardboard pyramid. And you let your own internal guidance guide you to how long to use it. Sit over it for 10 minutes or 20 minutes. And we find that's always best. Use your intuition, your dowsing, your internal guidance, whatever it is, your kinesiology. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else have any questions or comments of what they're feeling?
Yeah. As we project the energy, anyone getting in touch with that energy?
Getting really hot.
It's helping with my neck. I woke up yesterday and my neck was, I don't know what I did in my sleep, but my neck was very sore. And I can feel my shoulders are relaxing.
Good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
I've been sitting here. I have no pain in my SI joints at all, which is totally unbelievable. So I think it's a combination of last night or the last 3 nights and tonight. I can sit in a 90-degree angle and my SI joints have no pain.
That's great.
Great.
Thanks, Michael. Awesome.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Thank you.
Great. You're welcome. Thank you.
Sarah here again. I've had, since the start of the call, I've had a really strong headache on the back right side of my skull. And I'm wondering if you have any sense about that, or maybe something's just moving through.
Your right first rib is misaligned. It's pulling. Your atlas is misaligned. So the levator scapular muscle from the shoulder blade pulls the atlas over to the right in this case. So if you will raise your right shoulder, roll it behind you, hold it there for about 10 seconds. We will align your first rib, and then we'll put your atlas in. And while we're at it, we'll just go ahead and anyone else that has a tension on that side, everyone raise your shoulder, roll it behind you, hold, and we will adjust the rib for everyone. All right, everyone can relax that right side, and then we will adjust the atlas. Some of you can feel it kind of click into place or some movement back there. There we go. All right, now we can't do this without doing the left side, right? Because know some of you didn't mention it. You may have a similar thing going on. All right, so raise the left shoulder and roll the shoulder back behind you. And that just kind of positions the rib. The first rib is behind your collarbone. It's way up here. So that just kind of positions it where it falls into place more easily. Because we can do it with the shoulders down, but it's if we reposition it, it's much easier. All right, now there we go. You can drop that left shoulder. You can roll your shoulders. It should feel looser in there already.
And we teach this in one of the videos of the energy of life healing process.
Right,
It's on YouTube.
teach you how to do it yourself.
Amazing. Thank you. That it was exactly the spot. I appreciate it. Wild.
I know, it's really amazing what we can do energetically.
Yep, we can all do it. We just have to believe in ourselves. All right, anyone else as we're projecting the energy or any questions? I mean, if you're having some healing you want to share, that would be great.
Been having a lot of
Go ahead.
just been having a lot of pressure build up in the head at different times when we're doing stuff. Is it just stuff that's trying to release?
That is correct.
Okay.
Thank you. Hi, who's next?
Hi, I'm having trouble with both my eyes. My right eye has been dry a lot, but my left eye is joining the right, and it's painful at night.
Okay, you've got some compression at C2 in your neck.
Okay.
All right, so you could use the energy of life process to decompress your neck.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
Yeah, quickly. I'm glad you mentioned the eyes. I forgot about that. I have a significant amount of floaters. I'm not sure if there's a little macular degeneration that's happening within my eyes. I know they've been tracking my right eye for preglaucoma. So anything with that I can do or be aware of?
Well, the pressure in the eye that they're looking at for glaucoma is coming from compression at C3 in your neck. All right, and the floaters, those are little clusters of proteins that break away and end up floating around. Again, you can use the energy of life process and send it to your eyes. It will eliminate the floaters. In the past, I've actually put frequency into quartz and had people hold it, on their eyelid and we've seen the cataracts disappear in 2 weeks. So there are ways to address that.
Antioxidants?
And Claudia's saying, you know, she's used antioxidants up in the antioxidants and has gotten rid of those as well.
Now, what did you say for the cataracts? Did you say we can use just a...
You can use your Ankh. You can use the energy of life. It's all about the intention.
Okay.
If you're sending the energy there, you can break that down.
Right. Okay. Now I have sharp pains that come. They're intermittent pains, like in my hand, in parts of my hand. There's a sharp pain that comes and goes. And someone's felt that it had something to do with my spine being out of alignment. Can you see that for me?
That's about C7. You do have some degeneration and compression there. So again, send the energy there to relax and heal that area.
I have my knees have been very stiff. Like the muscles around my knees have been stiff, and I've been trying exercises, but it's like they feel stiff.
Okay, you're holding sadness in your thighs, and that has got everything tight, which is compressing the knee joint, the quad muscle, which goes down top of the thigh over the knee and attaches to the lower leg, actually then compresses the kneecap into the joint. So focus on letting go of the sadness.
Thank you.
I'm just feeling that I could breathe a lot better, like a more deep breathing. Sometimes I forget about my breathing, but just seem to be bringing more air, more oxygen into the lungs.
Yes, it's actually the energy that we've been sending is actually helping relax your diaphragm and open your lungs.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have a question to clarify. I have the same issue with my C1 chronically being unstable as well as T1 on the right. So was that process you went through? Could you do both the right and left shoulders at the same time versus right and then left?
10 seconds, why would you care?
It's usually easier to do one at a time. Yes, you can do both. You've got some old trauma there in your neck. Goes back to when you were 26 years old. So I see that like a bruise in the bone and tissue, and it's affecting an area about this big. You can see my hand here, and that trauma needs to be released. You've also, if I go down your spine, you've got some trauma there at C6. And as we go all the way down to your sacrum, trauma in your sacrum, that'd be from like falls on your butt in the past, childhood or any time. Your tailbone is misaligned, it's out to the right, and the tension from the tailbone being out travels all the way up the spine and contributes to the compression in your neck. So you got a couple things going on there.
Yeah, I had a full body whiplash getting hit from behind by a snowboarder while I was skiing. So with me, my hips went forward and my upper body went backwards. That was hanging in a back bend for my toes. But
yeah, there's other things as well. I mean, your energy fields are misaligned with your body. There's several other things going on.
Okay. Well, I've
is
been meaning to
very
book an appointment
compassionate.
with you.
Hear me?
Michael is a very compassionate.
Thank you. Okay, sorry, we have a few folks talking. All right. Yep, Shirley, go for it.
Okay, finally. I'm still having some chronic coughing from long COVID, probably. I'm not really sure where it's.
Yeah. Coming from right here at the notch, just above the notch in your throat. So got a little scar tissue in there to break up still from COVID.
So just use the energy of life also to assist. Even if you don't feel it, just give instruction to the energy of life to assist to remove scar tissue.
Yes. You just say in it, once you get the flow going through your body, when you're talking to the energy of life, you can say, energy of life, uh, release the scar tissue in my throat.
Yep.
And just sit with that for, a few minutes and allow it to do the work.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Can you do anything? I get a lot of brain fog.
Okay. Oh, no. Okay, so for your brain fog, you actually have some virus in your brain that has been there quite some time. You've got quite a bit of EMF that is affecting your brain. The viral load came in when you were a child, so it's not like COVID or anything like that. But it's been there. So that is something that will take a little work, but it can be resolved. Getting the EMF out is that's pretty easy, and then they working on the virus. All right. Now, does anyone have any other questions about the Ankh or Egypt? Because that's what we're all about. But we're happy to answer all of your questions.
I can't, hello?
Hi, Brenda.
Oh, hi. I don't know if you could hear me or not. I have tumorous growth in my abdomen, my my colon, and I was wondering if anything you could do about that.
Well, the primary, what I'm seeing is three things that are creating it. Okay. There is sadness from when you were 26 years old. Does that resonate with something happening around that time? Sadness, disappointment.
Wow.
And
Possibly.
okay. Now, sometimes when I mention the ages and things, I've had people call me up a week later and said, I couldn't remember it when you said it, but it made total sense. So you don't have to remember it on the spot. All right. So the other thing is there are some toxins there that came in back when you were a child. And then from it's like an imbalance in your gut. So the polarity is off. So when we look at our arms, we have a positive pole up at the shoulder, which then the bone, we come down to the elbow, and then that's negative end, and we have positive at the upper end of the elbow and negative. Every joint has a positive and negative polarity, but also all the way down to the cellular level. Inside of the cell wall is negative, outside is positive. So that's the type of imbalance that you have. You have a polarity imbalance. And that came in at 26 also.
How about cancerous growths?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what created it.
Wow. I wonder any way of getting rid of it. I mean, besides.
Oh, of course. There's always energy work. There's always immune boosting things that can eliminate things like that. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, sure. Okay. Anyone else? We're going a little bit over because we had a little bit of time lost there with the channeling, but that is okay. Got time for two more questions.
I have a question about Egypt for people who are going. Is there anything else for preparation besides using the pyramid?
Every, let's say, the last 6 months before we go, we will be doing a presentation monthly to prep everyone.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, sure. I mean, we already have, several videos that we've done about the upcoming trip. So you can look at those and get some information, but as we get closer, we'll be sharing more.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else?
All right, last call.
I think that's it. So for any of you who are interested in having a one-to-one session, just call the Way to Balance. Erin does one-to-one sessions. I work a lot on pets, but I do work on people. I communicate with animals and do healings on them. We also do group healings for those of you who just are looking for something it's a group healing, so you could be at the comfort of your own home, and so that's not in Zoom. And then once a month we do a Zoom where we do questions and answers, but we do a group healing for everyone, and that's really a lot of fun.
That one is about 2.5 hours, and you get a chance to ask your questions. We do a lot of specific healing for everyone in the group, as well as the group energy. But
and we have sorry.
But if someone would like to have Claudia communicate with their body, so you had the mention of the cancerous growth and things like that, she can actually talk to whatever is going on in your body. It will talk through her and tell you exactly why it's there and what you need to do to heal it. So we have multiple ways of addressing it, talking to it, detailing it, and we have seen third stage cancer gone in 3 weeks. So, and we've seen skin cancers and things like that gone with very little effort. So it's just taking a different approach. All right, that's that.
Yeah, that's it. Hopefully we'll see you again, because we'll do another one in 2 or 3
2 months.
2 months. Everything we do is guided, so all our classes, we do deprogramming, we also teach about healing with frequency, like numbers. You wouldn't believe what you can do with the frequency of numbers. And Aaron, that's Aaron's gift. He just gets these amazing algorithm numbers that your DNA can pick up and do its own healing. So there's so many different tools, so many different ways to heal, and that's
Connecticut workshop too on the 7th.
Yes, thank you. So yes, so for those of you who are around Connecticut or near Connecticut, please go to our website. And we're also going to be we're also going to be at the Dow's in Sarah.
NBFW, on the 8th.
Yep, March 8th.
Yeah.
Thank you.
7th and 8th in Connecticut. Yeah.
7th and 8th. Yes, thank you.
Could you repeat what you said about using the numbers, trying to heal insomnia?
Oh.
Well, it's not that simple. There isn't a number. It would have to be detailed specifically for you. And if you have an overactive brain, then we have to look at where the overactive activity originates, going back to the age, the time frames in your life. So it's not just giving a number.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So it would be more than one session?
No, what you need could be given to you in one session.
Okay. Thank you. All right.
I think we're good.
I think so.
Okay. All right, folks. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
you.
you. The scout says hi.
Thank you.
Thank you. Blessings.
Good night.
Good night, all.
Good night.
Good night. It's fun. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.